All right, so you're planning a birthday party in New York City. You're already competing with, well, literally everything. You need that special something to make your celebration really pop. Today, we are going to break down the simple secret to a standout party, getting that perfect custom birthday banner and doing it completely stress-free.
So, what's the game plan? First, we'll talk about why a custom banner is such a game changer. Then, I'm going to give you a super simple 5-step playbook to take your idea and make it real. We'll settle the whole vinyl versus fabric debate, get into real NYC prices, and then wrap up with the big mistakes you absolutely have to avoid. Let's dive right in.
Okay, first things first. Why even bother with a custom banner? Because it is so much more than just a decoration. You know, it's often the first thing people see, and it instantly sets the entire vibe for your party.
I mean, think about it for a second. In a city of millions, with parties happening on every single block, how do you cut through all that noise? How do you make your event feel genuinely special and create that wow moment right when your guests walk in the door?
Well, the answer is all about personalization. Look, we are not talking about some generic happy birthday sign you grab from a party store. A custom banner is your chance to splash the guest of honor's name up there, use a fantastic photo, maybe even an inside joke. It is the single easiest way to completely transform a space and make it feel uniquely yours.
Okay, so you're sold on the idea. Love it. But how do you actually make it happen without any headaches? Well, it all comes down to a really simple 5-step plan.
Here is the playbook. Step 1, measure your space. And trust me on this, size matters. Step 2, pick your material. And we're going to get into that in just a second. 3, nail down your design. 4, and this is so critical in a city that never stops, confirm the turnaround time. And finally, step 5, never, and I mean ever, skip looking at the proof. You gotta check every last detail before that thing goes to print.
Okay, let's dive into one of the most important decisions you're going to make, the material. This choice, believe it or not, affects the entire look, feel, and even the durability of your banner.
The choice really boils down to two main options. Think of vinyl as your durable workhorse. It's tough, it's weather-resistant, perfect for outdoor parties or high-traffic areas. Fabric, on the other hand, is all about that premium, elegant feel. It just looks softer, more upscale, and it is absolutely fantastic for indoor photo backdrops.
So here's the bottom line. You've got to match the material to the venue. If it's an indoor party with lots of photos, you'll want fabric or at least a matte vinyl to avoid that awful camera flash glare. Hosting in a windy Brooklyn backyard, you need durable vinyl, no question. And here's a pro tip you cannot ignore. Always, always check with your venue first. Some places in the city have some surprisingly strict rules about what you can and can't hang up.
All right, let's talk numbers. Let's talk money. How much is this actually going to cost you? Knowing the typical price range is going to help you plan your budget without any last-minute surprises.
So, what can you expect to pay in the city? Well, for a pretty standard 3 by 6 foot vinyl banner, you're looking at somewhere between, say, $45 and $90. If you want to upgrade that same size to fabric for that more premium look, the price bumps up into the $60 to $120 range. Obviously, bigger banner, bigger price, but this gives you a really solid ballpark to start with.
Now here is a number you really need to pay attention to. You could call this the procrastination tax. A last-minute rush order can easily add 20 to 40% to your final cost. That is a huge jump. Just planning a few extra days ahead can save you some serious cash.
And one last thing on the budget. If you need the print shop to help you out with the design, just be sure to factor in a small design fee. It's usually not much, but it's always good to know about it up front.
All right, we are in the home stretch. Now, to make sure your banner plan is totally foolproof, let's quickly run through the most common mistakes people make so you can just easily sidestep them.
These are the big 4 pitfalls. Number 1, ordering too late. It is the biggest stress causer, period. So give yourself at least a week. 2, using low-resolution photos. That picture that looks amazing on your phone, it's going to be a blurry, pixelated mess when it's 5 feet wide. Always use a high-quality 300 DPI image. 3, picking a glossy finish for an indoor event. You're just asking for photo glare. And finally, number 4, forgetting about how you're actually going to hang the thing. Just ask if grommets are included so you aren't scrambling on party day.
And that's the secret, right there. The difference between a stunning banner and a really stressful experience, it just comes down to the little details. Plan the size, pick the right material for your venue, and triple-check that proof. You get those simple things right, and you are guaranteed to have a show-stopping centerpiece that makes the whole celebration feel that much more special.